Hi everyone, this is Jeanette. I want to welcome you to another Simple Card Sunday. This is just going to be a simple, quick card. It was a hectic weekend and I didn't have much time to do anything else, but I didn't want to miss a week of not having a simple card turned out. And so I'm going to do this one as I film. For this card, we're going to need some cardstock. And I chose green as my base color. It's cut at 5.5 by 11. I have a piece of scrap paper here that will trim to meet the front of the card. And then I used my Solutions cartridge, the Christmas Noel one, to cut my reindeer. And I cut the reindeer at 5.5 inches, I believe. Then you're going to need a sentiment for your card. I'm going to use some stickles, Ranger stickles, and these are the cinnamon stickles, a little piece of ribbon, and a bell. And so here we go. Oh, and you will also need your bone folder. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and take my card base. I'm going to fold it in half, and I'm going to use my bone folder, crease the edge. This is scrap paper that I had from another project, so I'm going to go ahead and trim this down to fit in my card. And I'm going to kind of guesstimate here. So I'm going to just mark the paper with my finger as to where I want the cut to be. I'm going to go ahead and put it in my paper trimmer and find that mark that I made with my fingernail. I'm going to go ahead and trim it. What I think I'm going to do for this is I'm going to take some ink, and I'm going to go ahead and ink around my paper. I think I will use my Tim Holtz Distressing Ink, and it is the Pine Needles one. I'm going to go ahead and kind of just ink around the edges of the card, of the pattern paper. Another thing that you can do is take and use a Versamark card ink pad around the edges, and you can, after you do that, you can use the clear Versamark, and then you can use some embossing powder, and you can emboss to give it a gold edge, which I like to do. I think it's kind of fun. But just to throw an idea out there. This is some ribbon I got at Hobby Lobby. It was on the clearance aisle. And I'm going to go ahead and stick this on here using the cheater method. I'm going to measure. I'm going to use my grid for my measurements. So basically all I'm going to do is line my card pattern paper up here, and then I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to run a bead of glue, an adhesive around over it, just to so it'll stay straight when I put it on the paper. And I think I'm going to put it probably right here. I'm going to go ahead and line that up. Turn it over, use my tape, and tape it on this side. And I'm just going to go ahead and adhere it to this. Find my glue runner again. Make sure it really sticks. Oops. A little bit of an accident there. I'm going to go ahead and find where I want this to go. Just about right there, I guess. Nope. Try that again. So it's about right here. Okay. Then I'm going to take this little deer that I cut with my Solutions cartridge and the Cricut. And just go ahead and kind of put a mark right here to make that show up a little bit right here. Then if you wanted to, you could actually color in the little legs and add some more dimension to that. So I'm going to take my dimensionals. These are my glue dots that I like to get from Walmart. Just going to add a few. I'm going to add some smaller ones up towards the head. Go ahead and take these off. I'm going to adhere this down to about right there. So this is just going to be a quick, simple card for today. I'm going to take my sentiment, which says Happy Holidays, and to make sure this goes down evenly on my ink, my stamping pad, put it down and then set this on top. And I am going to go ahead and stamp this with my, I think I'll use my Blazing Red Stays On, just to make it show up a little better. And I'm just going to stamp this right there. It says Happy Holidays. And then, just to give it some little more dimension, I'm going to go ahead and add some stickles to his antlers. Just real quickly. And I'm actually going to go back in and add some little pieces of glue dots here. I'm just going to take and cut some of the smaller ones in half or even quarters. Just slip them under his leg to make sure they stick a little bit better. And I'll do that to all 4 little legs. But I will add those as soon as I'm done with the rest of the video. And then to finish up this little card, all I did was added a piece of red ribbon to the neck, attached a bow to it, and tied it off in a square knot. And that completes this card for Simple Card Sunday. This is card number 3. Happy Holidays. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you again next Sunday. Bye.